In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on August 26, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago Cubs versus Pittsburgh Pirates. In the first game of a 3-game series in the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs will face off against the Pittsburgh Pirates at PNC Park on Saturday evening. The Cubs are entering this matchup after a 7-2 road defeat to the Miami Marlins on Sunday. In contrast, the Pirates secured a home victory against the Cincinnati Reds on Sunday. The Chicago Cubs have benefited from a relatively easy schedule recently, with their last 3 series being against teams that are positioned near the bottom of the standings. However, despite this advantage, the Cubs have struggled on the road, going 2-4 in their last 6 away games. On the other hand, the Pittsburgh Pirates have found success against the Cubs, boasting a 4-3 record against their division rivals. Additionally, Cubs pitcher Jameson Taillon has struggled mightily, allowing at least 4 runs in 3 consecutive outings and posting a 5.73 earned run average for the month. Meanwhile, Pirates pitcher Mitch Keller delivered an outstanding performance in his previous start, throwing 7 scoreless innings against the Rangers. The Pirates have won 6 of Keller's last 8 starts, further solidifying his effectiveness on the mound. When analyzing the performances of the starting pitchers this season, there is a notable disparity. Jameson Taillon has a 3-4 record with a 4.65 earned run average and a .265 opponent batting average over 62 innings in 11 road starts. In contrast, Mitch Keller has excelled at home, holding a 5-2 record with a 2.58 earned run average and a .228 opponent batting average across 69.2 innings in 11 home starts. The ability to prevent home runs is crucial, and in this regard, the Cubs and Pirates differ slightly. The Cubs are tied with the Seattle Mariners for 11th place in total home runs allowed this season, with 141 homers surrendered. Meanwhile, the Pirates rank 5th in the majors, having given up 133 home runs so far this season. Although backing the Cubs after their 3rd consecutive series win might seem tempting, Taillon's recent struggles have been more of a hindrance than a help to his team's success. I believe the Pirates will be able to capitalize on his vulnerabilities and score some runs in this game. On the flip side, while Keller has had some rough patches, he has been much stronger at home this season. Furthermore, the Pirates' bullpen has been impressive in recent weeks, solidifying their overall performance. Therefore, the Pittsburgh Pirates' money line is our full game side pick. In August, both starting pitchers have encountered difficulties. Jameson Taillon has a 1-2 record with a 5.73 earned run average and a 1.36 WHIP over 22 innings, while Mitch Keller also holds a 1-2 record but with a higher 6.75 earned run average and a 1.25 WHIP over 20 innings. Both offenses have been productive in the past week, with the Cubs averaging 6.17 runs per game in their last 6 contests, and the Pirates scoring 3.71 runs per game in their last 7 matchups. Chicago's offense has been particularly hot, tallying 34 runs in its last 5 games. Despite Keller's solid performance in his last outing, he has been inconsistent recently, reflected in his 6.75 earned run average for the month. Furthermore, Pittsburgh has managed to generate runs against the Cubs, averaging 4.7 runs per game against them this season. The Cubs have allowed 20 runs over their last 5 road games. Given these trends, it's worth noting that the over has hit in the Cubs' last 5 games. Therefore, I anticipate a high-scoring game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Houston Astros versus Philadelphia Phillies. An exciting interleague matchup between division leaders kicks off on Monday as the Houston Astros face off against the Philadelphia Phillies. This will be the only time these two teams meet during the regular season, making it a highly anticipated series. In the opening game of the series, 2 of Major League Baseball's top pitchers will go head-to-head, but with the advantage of being on home turf, Wheeler also boasts a lower earned run average and a higher strikeout rate, giving the Phillies a strong chance to secure the win. Wheeler Wheeler ranks in the top 10 in the MLB for earned run average, strikeouts, and WHIP, demonstrating consistent excellence throughout the season. Although both teams lead their divisions, the Phillies would be 6 games ahead of the Astros if they were competing in the same division. Philadelphia is at full strength, with Realmuto coming off a 7 RBI game and Turner back to full health after missing some time earlier in the season. The formidable trio of Schwarber, Harper, and Bohm consistently poses a threat to opposing pitchers. On the other hand, the Astros will start Blanco, who has allowed more home runs this season than Wheeler. This could be particularly significant against power hitters like Schwarber and Harper. Blanco struggled in his last outing, allowing 5 runs in just 3 innings against the Red Sox, and Philadelphia will be looking to exploit any vulnerabilities. While the Houston Astros may offer some appeal with favorable odds, especially as they push toward an American League West title, the Philadelphia Phillies have a strong advantage at home with Zack Wheeler on the mound. Although the Phillies have been inconsistent in the second half of the season, Wheeler's performance and the relatively low cost to back him provide solid value, especially considering he's currently a frontrunner in the National League Cy Young race. Therefore, the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our recommended pick for the full game. This game was always destined to be low scoring, and anyone betting on the over might be overthinking the situation. Both pitchers rank among the best in baseball, with top 10 ERAs, and they are likely to pitch deep into the game as long as the score remains close. Wheeler is 3rd in ERA and 8th in strikeouts this season, showing no signs of slowing down at age 34. He's been even better at home, where his earned run average drops to 2.4, and he has allowed 2 or fewer runs in 9 of his last 10 starts. Blanco, who will be on the mound for the Astros, had an early season no-hitter and has maintained a solid 3.14 earned run average. The Phillies have gone under the total in 5 of their last 7 games, while the Astros have done the same in 3 of their last 4. Zack Wheeler has been outstanding at home this year. His season stats include a 2.4 earned run average, 0.98 WHIP, and a 93-22 strikeout to walk ratio in 13 home starts. Ronald Blanco is expected to pitch for the Astros with a record of 9-6, a 3.14 earned run average, 1.06 WHIP, and a 136-55 strikeout to walk ratio in 24 starts this season. Opposing hitters have only managed a .185 batting average against Blanco. While both teams have potent offenses, they will be up against elite starting pitching in this game. Don't overanalyze this one. It's likely to be a low-scoring affair with 2 ace pitchers on the mound. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Yankees versus Washington Nationals. The American League East leading New York Yankees, with a record of 75-54, will open a 3-game interleague series in the nation's capital on Monday, facing off against the Washington Nationals, who currently sit in 4th place in the National League East with a 58-72 record. The Yankees recently suffered a 9-2 defeat at the hands of the Colorado Rockies on Saturday, ending their 3-game winning streak. Despite the loss, New York remains at the top of the American League East standings, holding a narrow half-game lead over the Baltimore Orioles. On the other hand, the Nationals were also defeated on Saturday, falling 4-2 to the Atlanta Braves, marking their 2nd consecutive loss. Washington is now trailing the first-place Philadelphia Phillies by a daunting 17.5 games in the National League East standings. In recent performances, New York has managed to win 3 of its last 4 games, while Washington has struggled, losing 6 out of its last 9 contests. The Yankees have been an offensive powerhouse, ranking 2nd in runs scored and 3rd in slugging percentage across Major League Baseball. In contrast, they will be facing a Washington pitching staff that is ranked 23rd in earned run average and 29th, or 2nd to last, in batting average allowed. Offensively, the Nationals have been less productive, ranking 19th in runs scored and 24th in slugging percentage. They'll have to contend with a strong Yankees pitching staff, which holds the 7th best earned run average and is 6th in batting average allowed. New York starting pitcher Nestor Cortes has been particularly impressive in his last 2 outings, allowing only 6 hits and no runs over 14 innings while recording 13 strikeouts and issuing no walks, leading to victories over the Chicago White Sox and Cleveland Guardians. Washington starter Mitchell Parker showed promise in his most recent start, giving up just 1 run. But he struggled mightily in his previous outing, surrendering 9 runs in just 3 innings in a loss to Philadelphia on August 15th. The Yankees also boast 2 of the game's premier power hitters in Aaron Judge and Juan Soto. who together have combined for 85 home runs and 212 RBIs. While both starting pitchers have been solid recently, the matchup leans heavily in favor of the Yankees, particularly given Washington's poor performance against left-handed pitching. The Nationals rank 26th in WRC plus and WOB against lefties, which bodes well for Courts, who hasn't allowed a run in his last 2 starts, spanning 14 innings. Given this, the Yankees appear to have a significant advantage in this game. Although it would be tempting to consider a contrarian pick in favor of the Nationals, it's difficult to envision a path to victory for Washington in this matchup. With the Yankees winning 4 of their last 5 games and covering the run line in each of those victories, the New York Yankees to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Yankees starter Nestor Cortes has been in exceptional form, pitching 14 scoreless innings over his last 2 starts. The total has gone under in 2 of New York's last 3 games, while Washington has seen the total go under in 3 of their last 4 games and 5 of their last 7. New York's team earned run average ranked 7th in Major League Baseball at 3.76. As previously mentioned, both of these starting pitchers have been performing well. Mitchell Parker, Washington's starter, has allowed 1 or fewer runs in 3 of his last 4 starts, but he'll face a tough challenge against New York's formidable offense. However, the Yankees haven't been as dominant against left-handed pitchers, ranking 13th in WRC plus and 15th in WOB against southpaws. While I expect New York to handle business in this game, I'm not anticipating an explosive offensive performance. Meanwhile, Cortes has not allowed a run in his last 2 starts, and with the support of a New York bullpen that ranks 10th in earned run average at 3.67, they should be able to shut down Washington's lackluster offense. As a result, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.